Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever noticed you keep attracting the same type of person, just in a different body, different name, different face, same emotional unavailability, same inconsistency, same confusion? Maybe you're the strong friend, the dependable one, the one everybody leans on. Somehow you still feel unseen unless you're useful. If that sounds familiar, this conversation might explain way more than you think. Not just about your relationships, but about your work ethic, your money, even how safe your body feels when life slows down. Let's talk about the father womb. My name is Nay, your new virtual bestie. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is Glow Up Season, where we talk about emotional healing, nervous system regulation, identity shifts, soft life energy, becoming the version of you that doesn't just look healed, feels healed. Today's topic, it's personal, it's raw, it's honestly not talked about enough. When people hear father wound, they assume it means your dad wasn't around at all. That's not always true. The father wound is really about emotional availability, not just physical presence. For me, my dad was financially there. If I needed something, he'd come through. If I called, he usually answers. When it came to spending time with me, teaching me things, really getting to know who I truly am, he wasn't emotionally available. Even now, as an adult, that hasn't really changed. Growing up, my nervous system learned something without me realizing it. Love shows up, not fully. Connection is limited. Don't expect too much. When that's what you learn early on, you carry it into adulthood, whether you realize it or not. Let's talk about dating. For a long time, I kept attracting the same type of partner. Emotionally unavailable, inconsistent with their actions, that hot and cold energy. I'd be trying to understand them, give grace, be patient. And the crazy part, that felt normal to me because my nervous system was used to loving someone who was kind of there, but not really present. So inconsistency didn't feel like a red flag. It felt very familiar. And familiar feels safe to an unhealed nervous system. In friendships, I am typically always a strong one. The listener, the fixer, the dependable one. Everybody leaned on me. Deep down, I felt unseen unless I was useful. If I wasn't helping, advising, or showing up for someone else, I did not feel valued. Looking back at it, I can admit it. I was probably used more than I realized. Not always on purpose, because I taught people that my worth came from what I could do, not who I was. That's father wound energy too. This is the part people don't talk about enough. When it came to work and money, I over-identified with productivity. I felt safest when I was busy, when I was achieving, when I was proving something. Rest felt uncomfortable. Slowing down felt really scary. East did not feel secure. Even when things were going, part of me stayed on edge. When is something going to go wrong? That's because a father wound teaches your nervous system safety is conditional and love is earned. Stability can disappear. So you stay in grind mode, not because you're ambitious, but because your body doesn't fully trust peace. Let me break this down very simple for you to understand. An unhealed father wound keeps your nervous system in alert mode. It's always scanning, always preparing, always bracing. You become really good at surviving, not very good at receiving. Receiving love, receiving support, receiving ease, receiving overflow. Here's the wow part. Your body might actually reject healthy, consistent people because it doesn't activate that familiar stress response. Calm can feel boring, steady can feel suspicious, and safe can feel unfamiliar. Here's the quiet truth. No one really prepares you for. Healing the father wound does not make you colder. It makes you calmer. It doesn't make you less loving. It makes you more selective. You stop chasing clarity. You stop over-explaining. You stop over-functioning. You stop asking, do they want me? You start asking, do I feel safe here? This is where the real glow up happens. After healing the father wound, you become someone who is attracted to consistency, not chaos, walks away without self abandonment, doesn't confuse effort with love, doesn't need to prove her worth, can rest without feeling guilty, lets life meet her halfway. You stop leading with survival, you start leading with trust. Your relationships change, your standards rise, your money energy softens, your body finally exhales. You don't become hardened, you become anchored. This honestly is why I created Soft Life Strong Habits, because healing just isn't about mindset, it's about your nervous system. It's about daily habits that teach your body it's safe to slow down. If you're in a season where you're ready to stop surviving and start receiving emotionally, financially, relationally, that guide was created for this version of you. I'll leave a link below in the description if you want to explore. No pressure, just support. And if this video resonated with your spirit, I want you to hear this very clearly. You are not broken. You adapted, you survived, and now you're allowed to evolve. And if you like this conversation, make sure to subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear it. This is Glow Up Season. Over here, we heal at the root. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.